Hi, it's Chris again with C&H Auto Accessories, and I got one of the newest products we have out there. We're doing a review today of the backflip MX4 TS. What does the TS stand for? I'm going to show you in a second. But before we get started, you know you're going to like the video. Go ahead, hit the like button right now. Get out of the way, subscribe. I'll wait for you. Okay, you got that out of the way? Good. Oh, by the way, if you have questions, that is our telephone number. Now, you're welcome to ask online, and I do get to it. Maybe it's not as quick as you like, but if you're looking for a quick answer to a good question, the phone number is always the best way to go. So come on, John. By the way, John, the general manager, is behind the camera. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put a link of this product at the bottom of the YouTube video, so after you watch the video, you want to see how much it is and all that stuff, you can click on it, and I'll show you everything. So, again, we got the Ford F-150 here. This is the 6.5-foot bed, and this is the MX4 TS. That's right. The T-slots. That's right. With this, you can add racks to this. So you can really do a lot. Now, once we're going to turn around and show you my truck with all the T-slots racks as well. But let's go over the cover. First of all, take a good look how it looks on the truck. It is a flush mount. That means it sits in the bed. So it's a nice low profile here. Also, when you get the new TS model, they changed the finish on here. It has the Line-X finish on here, so it's going to be more scratch resistant. Now, one thing I like about the this cover, it is going to be a 4-layer cover. You got your top metal, bottom metal, reinforcement in the middle, and then a Line-X on top. Why is that important? Well, that's going to give it strength. It's going to hold 400 pounds. Also, it's going to help keep the temperature inside the bed not as hot as outside the bed. Now, a lot of covers we sell are one piece of metal, and up north, that's just fine. But in Florida, it is really, really hot. Like right now, I'll probably be sweating before the end of the video because it's a torture hot out here. So having this, the heat not go into the bed is really great, especially if you're picking up groceries and stuff like that. Now let's go ahead and show you a few other things here. Now while John's coming over here to camera, I'm gonna show you the opening mechanism on this. Now a lot of covers only have the driver's side release mechanism. This has a driver's side and passenger side. So you go ahead and pull that down. Now, why is that good? Well, if you're pulling off to the side of the road, you're on the highway, and all the traffic is on one side, you might want to walk to the other side to avoid the traffic. Now, if you look here, you'll see the seals they put in here. Instead of a single seal, they have a dual seal set up, and they have a seal on the side here. So that's going to do a pretty good job of keeping the water out. There's also a drainage system right here. So if the water was to get past the seal, instead of going into the bed, it'll drain it out that way. Now, I'm going to go over a few things regarding water. Now, a lot of time people buy these covers and they automatically assume it's a waterproof cover. They're not, okay? I know a lot of people might be telling you that. No cover is waterproof. They're water resistant, they're weather resistant. Now this one's pretty good because it has the drainage system. It has the dual seal here. It's a nice seal here. So they do a very good job of keeping the water out. Is it gonna keep every drop of water out? No, because it's not a submarine. So that being said, we're gonna move forward here. Now, I'm gonna show you another thing here. Now, again, this is the T-slot. Now, as you know, we have videos where we put a T-slot with a folding cover, and usually that was an add-on. That means if you already had the cover and you want to add T-slot, you can do it. This one, if you look really closely, it's all connected. It's one piece. I like that better. Oh, by the way, look how nice it matches the bed caps. It looks like it came right from the factory. Also, they made some other, besides changing the rails and add the T-slot, the hardware locks in place so much better than before. It actually locks into the rail itself, which I really do like. Now, I know in some of them, they came out these new rails about 1.5 years, 2 years ago, and they still had little growing pains where the distance was not quite right. It seems like they fixed that problem because this one fits right in there just the way it's supposed to. So I'm glad that they're always readjusting this stuff. Again, the hardware is black versus silver. Looks a little better. These things are still, I just put these on. Sometimes it takes a little time for the adhesive to get on here. Now, you can drive like this here. So if you go over here, and let's go here, I'll loosen this up a little bit. Now, if you notice, there's 2 of these. You do want to use both. Now, why do you secure this? Real simple. If you're on a highway, the wind can catch this, especially if you're at a good enough speed, and it'll just close it, and it could damage the cover. It'll certainly scare you because the noise will come out of the back. You're like, what was that? So you always want to secure these. Now, when they're not in use, you take this, and it's a little thing that holds it in place. This way it's not hanging in the back catching stuff. Now, of course, the claim to fame on this cover is it's not a 2-fold, it is a 3-fold cover. So this is going to fold all the way up to the window here. And now, when this is up, you do need to use your locking mechanism here. So this slides right in there like that. You got to do both sides. For the video, I'm only doing one side. I see people all the time driving down the road with one of these. It's not good to do that. So make sure you're always using both supports. Now, when it's up like this, if you look inside the bed, you got pretty much 99% access to your bed. It's only a tiny bit in the front you don't. So if you're going to bike week and bring your Harley Davidson, you want to put it back here, you can. If you're moving that big couch, you can do that. You don't have to take the cover off. Now, if you didn't need to take it off, it's just this little over here. It takes about 5 minutes to take it off, so that if you need those 2 or 3 extra inches, you can remove it. Just leave the rails alone. Now, when it's up like this, it does a couple of nice things. One thing, it doesn't block your third brake light, and a lot of the new trucks have a camera in the brake light, so it doesn't cover that, which is really nice. Also, when it's up, it does act as a headache rack. If you're not familiar with that term, is a lot of commercial vehicles will have something in front of the rear window to protect it from things breaking the window. If you have something tall back here and driving down the road and someone cuts you off and you slam on your brakes and all this stuff comes flying forward, it will hit this and not your window, so which is good because you might have your family in the back, so you want to protect them. So, and it's a lot easier to repair this than repair your window. And again, when these are not in use, you slide it up here, lock it in place. Take this, you come over this little locks it in place. Now, you don't have to slam these. Just close them. You hear that little locking mechanism, you know you're doing good. So now this one does not lock because it's a 6.5, and then the last one does lock. Now, a lot of times when I do push the last part down, go in the middle, make sure both sides are locked in place. This fits very nice. I really like this product. Now, as you know, I've been selling their product for many years, and they're always making changes. Some for the greatest, some things I'm not so happy about, because I'll tell you the pros and cons. I prefer the MX4 TS over the regular MX4. Besides having the access of the T-slot, but by the way, come over and take a look here. All the stuff, this is my personal truck, by the way. As you can see, I have a T-slot, and I have the Elevate system. I have the Go Rhino. I got the Truxio tie downs. I have OVS canopy. It swings around here. All that stuff that's on my truck can go on this truck here. So now, it's like doubling the space in your bed, and I think that's really important, because if you're using it for either for fun, which is what I'm using mine for, I actually use it for commercial for work too, or you're using it for work. If this guy has a big long ladder, he can put a higher rack on here, put the ladder goes over the roof. Basically, the sky's the limit, and these are very low profile. Look how super clean this is. It all blends into the bed cap that comes with this truck. All in all, I'm really happy with this product. I mean, 5-year warranty, Chris. We're going to double that warranty to 10-year through the Real Truck program we're an authorized member of. Also, we put a 1-year labor guarantee in this, so you get 1 year on the labor and 10 years on the parts. Really good. So again, you got 400-pound weight capacity, not evenly distributed, and great warranty. Now, if you like this product, you can come here, let us install it for you. Now, this one is something you can do for yourself. It's a couple little tricks of it, but it's not too bad. Usually if you buy from us and you have questions, you can call us. We'll walk you through any installation questions you have. Now, you have to buy it from us. I do get a lot of people who buy it somewhere else and they're having issues and they call it Real Truck. And Real Truck, unfortunately, don't get around to your phone calls as quickly as they should. If they're selling it to you, they get to your questions real fast. Unfortunately, after you buy it, not so much. So, but if you buy it from us, we'll walk you through any questions you might have. And again, we can ship these anywhere in the country. So if you're not here in Florida, you're in Texas, you're in California, you're in Hawaii, we got you covered. Alaska too. Oh, by the way, I have to do a call out for California and Texas. Out of all the states, you guys buy a ton of stuff from us. And it's funny how far away from you are from us, but you buy a lot. Now, luckily for us, we have 32 warehouses throughout the whole country. So we have 3 warehouses in Texas, and we have a couple in California as well. So again, if you like this, we can get to you very quickly. Our price is the same as everyone else. So you're not paying anymore, but you do get our expertise. Or come here, let us put it on for you. Again, I'm Chris with C&H Auto Accessories, and this is a review of the backflip MX4 TS on a Ford F-150. And don't forget, like and subscribe. Thank you.